Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Rabbit TV featuring the bi-district round. Huh? What's up? Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Rabbit TV featuring the bi-district playoff game featuring the Atlanta Rabbits versus the Winnsboro Red Raiders. And I am your host, Landry Blythe, and once again, welcome. I usually have someone else by my side, but due to it being all the way in Winnsboro, an hour and a half away, it's just unfortunate. But I'll be the host of the show for today, just me. But anyways, on to this playoff game. This is the first round of playoffs between the second place finisher in district, which is the Atlanta Rabbits of District 8 versus the third place district finisher in District 7, and that is Winnsboro. Both teams are sitting at a record of 8-2, an amazing record for both of these teams, and it's And it's going to be I think it's going to be a very close game. I think it's going to be a very exciting game too. These are two good teams that especially they run and pass the ball a lot and make some good plays happen, and definitely got their own set of superstars for both teams as well. So. Got about 10 minutes until kickoff, and then this game should be underway. We had some, we did have some playoff games be played yesterday on Thursday that were from our bye district, and those games included Liberty Allo against Malakoff, which resulted in a 28-13 win. Malakoff won that. And pretty sure that was the only game played from by district. So only one game, but however, it was a good game. Malakoff, I believe, was winning 25-0 at halftime. So it's like Liberty Allo kind of gave him a run for his money, tried to scored 13 points in that second half. But I'm pretty sure Malakoff was in control of that entire game. So some other scores in our area, Pleasant Grove beat Brownsboro 56-13 in their by-district game. Carthage beat Pittsburgh in a high-scoring game of 63-34. And I remember looking at that game after the first quarter, and it was like 35-21. And I was like it's definitely going to be a high-scoring game. Dangerfield beat Harmony 48-6. And last but not least, DeKalb beat Grand Saline 30-21. So a lot of good teams from our area will be moving on to the second round. So the Rabbits finished their regular season with an 8-2 win. Both teams coming off a loss as well. The Rabbits played their district championship game 2 weeks ago at home against Gladewater, and that unfortunately resulted in a 34-18 loss. And we had a bye week coming into this playoff game, so should be good and ready to go. Got 2 weeks of rest, 2 weeks of preparation for this game. And Winnsboro, on the other hand, also 8-2, and last week had their battle for second place in district against Malakoff. And Malakoff ended up winning that game, and I'm not sure what the score is. Let me pull it up here. If I even have it. Let me see here. This is on Dave Campbell's Texas Football, by the way, if y'all were wondering. And Malakoff won 24-7. And so that's what turned out to be. Let's see if Winnsboro got either second or third, yeah. And I believe some other games. I think Jefferson is going to be playing Commerce today, and Mount Vernon is going to be playing Gladewater. So looks like Winnsboro's about to run out of their tunnel. Got about 6 minutes until the coin toss. And on against these two teams and their previous seasons that they've played each other record-wise, this is going to be the fourth time these two teams have played each other in the first round of playoffs. And here come your Red Raiders running out of the tunnel. And just like I was saying, this is going to be the 4th consecutive time these two teams have played each other in the first round of playoffs. And Winnsboro has won every single time. And Winnsboro currently has a 3-0 record against the Rabbits. And so this rivalry has kind of been a little bit one-sided, but the Rabbits having one of the best seasons that they've had in a pretty long time, and I think they're hyped up, and I think they're coming out thinking that they're the better team for sure. And it's definitely going to be a tough game for the Rabbits, especially for the inconvenient place this game is being held at, as it's being held in Winnsboro. So. Yeah, last.
The Atlanta Rabbits.
And here come your Rabbits running out of the tunnel as well. They're going to make their way all the way down to the opposite pylon, pray it up, and then get ready for this coin toss. And also congratulations to your Big Bad Band from Rabbitland as well. Just got home from their state trip yesterday, I believe, with a 4th place finish at state. Congratulations to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you stand? Gentlemen, would you remove your caps? As we have
about 3.5 minutes until game time for some Friday Night Lights, first round of playoffs.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us out here this evening. I pray that you will keep everyone safe. Thank you for allowing us to be here and be able to play in your presence. Lord, help everyone play fairly and have good sportsmanship. Thank you for everyone who is here to support, play, or cheer, and allowing us to have the ability to do so. We give all the glory to you, Lord, in everything we do. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Zoe. Now we have the playing of the national anthem by your Rugged Red Band.
Great performance of the national anthem by the Red Raider Band. And here come your captains.
Number 46, Leon Ackerman.
I do not have a roster for Winnsboro, so apologies for that. But for the Rabbits, your captains are going to be number 1, Jaden Riley, number 8, Eli Mitchell, number 6, Marshawn Woodbury, and number 18, Cameron Williams.
And number 18, Cameron Williams. Winnsboro and Willitoff elected to defer.
Apologies for not having a roster. We're going to try to get that fixed, but Last year, these two teams played in Ore City, which resulted in a Winnsboro victory 42-21, led by state champion 100 meters in track and star Camden Capehart. With, I believe he had, I think, 3 of those touchdowns. Also won state in track in the 100 meters with a time of 10.14, I believe. So definitely a receiver that you need to worry about if you're the Rabbit secondary, because he can definitely get you deep, and that's what he also did against the Rabbits last year. They just weren't able to stop him. Here we go. Not sure who won the coin toss, but it does go in the Rabbits' favor, as they usually win the coin toss. They elect to defer. So, wait, never mind. Sorry, excuse me. It did not work in the Rabbits' favor because they're going to get the ball. If Winnsboro won the coin toss, which I believe they did, because usually the Rabbits elect to defer so they can get the ball in the second half, but it looks like Winnsboro did that. So it looks like Winnsboro will get the ball in the second half, and the Rabbits are going to start out on offense here. Coin toss, kick was kicked in no man's land, and the kickoff team was already there right when Caden Linwood got the ball. So not very good field position to start out your first possession on offense, but it is still at the 20-yard line, just 5 yards behind the touchback. Your standard touchback. So here come your Red Raider defense as well as your Rabbits offense, led by freshman quarterback Braden Thompson. Jaden Riley over at the running back, Caden Linwood at receiver, Liam McKinney at fullback, and Easton Patterson over on the right side on an island. First play is going to be a handoff to Jaden Riley, and he's going to get a gain of about 1 or 2. It'll be a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Number 30, Orson Hamlin, along with number 5, Stanton Hood, leading the way for the Raiders.
And here we go, 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers out to the right. Another one I didn't mention was C.J. Whaley. Pink cleats with the Guardian cap on. Going to send Caden Linwood in motion, fakes the jet sweep, and it's going to be a handoff to Jaden Riley. He has a hole. He gets to the second level, gets the 1st down and more across the 35. 1st down, Rabbits.
Carry out to about the 37-yard line, good enough for a Rabbit 1st down.
It'll be 1st down and 10 at the Winnsboro 38, or on the Rabbit 38-yard line. Same formation, Jaden Riley out to Braden Thompson's right side. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be another handoff to Jaden Riley. This time he gets stuffed in the backfield, and this will be about a loss of 1.
Number 58, Eli Grove. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and
11. Here we go, 2nd down and 11 at the 37. Sending Liam McKinney in motion. And that's going to be a false start on the Rabbits. Must have been some miscommunication. It must have been an on-2 call. And they'll back him up 5 more yards, and it'll be a 2nd down and 16.
play, 2nd down. 2nd down and 16 for the Rabbits. The ball back on the 32-yard line.
Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jaden Riley on Braden Thompson's left side. Fakes the jet sweep. It'll be another handoff to Jaden Riley. He has another hole, and he gets out to the outside. Has some room to run, and they're not going to catch him. He's at the 15, 10-5. Touchdown, Rabbits. Rabbits strike first, 6-0. And oh my goodness, what a way to come back from that false start. 2nd down and 16. Ran that same play earlier, and Jaden Riley got about a 15-yard gain from it, but this time he takes it all the way to the crib. C.J. Whaley to lining up for the extra point. That kick is right through the uprights and good, so Rabbits strike first, 7-0. 9 minutes and 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and we're going to take a short break here. You're watching Rabbit TV. Excuse me, sorry, we're going to skip the break. And man, that is a great first possession by the Rabbits. Didn't take that much time off the clock. Just took just a little bit over 2 minutes off the clock and went 80 yards. And Jaden Riley led the whole way. I believe it was 5 or 6 straight run plays, and eventually Jaden Riley found a hole, cut it out to the outside, and he was gone. Comes the Rabbits kickoff team as well as the Winnsboro kickoff return team. C.J. Whaley is going to be one to send it off here. Kick is up and underway. CJ slips. It's going to go right to a defender at the 20-yard line. He gets a decent return out across the 30-yard line, pushed out of bounds somewhere around there. And yeah, he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Winnsboro's first offensive possession. Here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. 2 receivers stacked on the right. And it'll be a handoff. And he'll get about a short gain of about 1. Or no, he gets 2, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 at the Winnsboro 32.
Mitchell along with number 18, Williams on the tackle for the Rabbits.
Now handoff was to number 2. Excuse me, for I do not have a roster for Winnsboro. And running back number 2 finds a hole. Ball comes out though. I'm not sure if he was down, but he gets across midfield for 1st down and more. And they're going to mark him down, and it'll be 1st and more. And he'll get into Rabbit territory at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, no running backs. They're going to send Camden Capehart into motion, and they'll run the jet sweep with him. And he'll get a decent chunk of yardage of about a gain of 7. Or excuse me, steps out of bounds at about the 44, so it'll be a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5. Two receivers to the left. They're going to send number 9 in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it for himself. And he gets tackled at about the 40 or the 39. And he'll mark them down at the 40, so it'll be a 3rd and short here for the Raiders.
Number 9 on the tackle for the Rabbits.
2 receivers stacked up against the right, none to the left. Be a handoff to number 2. And gets inside the 40-yard line for a Red Raider first down. Two receivers stacked on the right, none to the left. Handoff to number 2, and he cuts outside. Room to run. Good tackle by Jaden Riley inside the red zone. And he'll be tackled down at about the 10. 1st and goal for the Raiders. Good tackle by Jaden Riley to stop that touchdown. However, damage was dealt, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 8. Center receiver in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it for himself. However, Eli Mitchell gets him in the backfield for a loss of about 1.
Number 8, Eli Mitchell on the tackle for the Rabbits.
And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. Two receivers to the right, none to the left. Quarterback keeper, he's going to roll to his right. And he's looking, and he'll run out of bounds at about the 6. Good coverage by the secondary. Looked to be no one was open, and he just took the smart play and just took it out of bounds for about I believe about a 3-yard gain. 3rd and goal from here. I believe they can kick it from here. They do have a decent kicker that I saw during warm-ups. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, no running backs. Camden Capehart will be in motion. He'll take the jet sweep out to the outside, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Winnsboro. Red Raiders answer right back with a touchdown of their own, and it'll be 7-6. Don't know if Winnsboro's going to line it up for an extra point or try to go for 2 here. And no, it's going to be a penalty holding call on the Red Raiders, so that's going to push them back 10 yards. And
3rd down.
And that is a killer for Winnsboro. That could have been an easy 6, but now they're 10 yards back. Now they got to play this 3rd and goal from about around the, I believe that's the 13-yard line. Whoever got called back, that was a great play call by the Raiders, using Camden Capehart's speed as an advantage. And boy, they did not catch him. He is fast. They're going to send Camden Capehart in motion again, lined up as a running back. And it's going to be a handoff. And he'll get a lot of that yardage back as he gets tackled at about the goal line. And it'll be a 4th and inches here. Spotted inside the 1-yard line.
Timeout, Rabbits.
And the Rabbits are going to use their first charge timeout here. Rabbits defense here is looking at about a 4th and 1. Give your players a breather. Send them back out there ready to get the stop. Definitely get a lot of that momentum from stopping the Raiders at the goal line. The defense is just trying to prevent the Raiders from answering back. But so far, both teams look amazing right now, both on the offense and the defensive side. As it looks to be, this game is definitely, you're in for a good one. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 4th and goal. 4th and goal at about the 1-yard line. One receiver out to the right on an island alone. Jaden Riley on the coverage. Quarterback's going to try to keep it for himself. And the quarterback managed to punch it in. And once again, they answer right back with a touchdown of their own, 7-6. They're going to line it up for the extra point here, and it's going to be number 18, I believe, as the kicker. Number 24 as the holder. And once again, excuse me for I do not have a roster. And that kick is right through the uprights and good. So this is a tie ball game here. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tied even at 7-7. So great drives from both of these teams so far. Both of these teams just need to keep doing what they've been doing. And it's going to be a dogfight for sure.
Counter run teeing it up for the Raiders. Back deep for the Rabbits.
Here come the Raiders kickoff team as well as your Rabbits kickoff return team. Number 18 is back to kick. Belted an extra point right through the uprights. He's going to be the one to kick off again. And that kick is up and underway. It looks like that's headed towards TJ Rainey. That makes it bounce. He's going to try to get a return here. Gets out across the 20. And he'll get tackled just short of the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Rabbits. Looked like TJ Rainey was going to let that go, try to let that go into the end zone, but that just took an unlucky bounce. Here we go, first down and 10 at the Rabbit 23. Or 22, sorry. Anyways. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. They'll send Caden Linwood in motion. Fakes the jet sweep, handoff to Jaden Riley. And he's going to be tackled down for a loss. Tackled down at about the 20-yard line for a loss of 2. Second down and 12. Good tackle by number 25 of Winnsboro. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Jaden Riley on the left to Braden Thompson. And it'll be another handoff. And it's just to push it up the middle, get to short gain back. He gets to about the 25, and it'll be a 3rd and mid from here. Rabbits are looking down at about a 3rd and 8. Looks like Jaden Riley's going to be either subbed out of the game or to get the play call, and he'll be subbed out.
Big 3rd down play for the Raider defense.
Marshawn Woodbury is subbed into the game as running back. Easton Patterson, Caden Linwood out to the left, CJ Whaley and Lee McKinney out to the right. It's going to be a play action Going to try to throw it, but good pressure by the Winnsboro defense. And that's going to force a 3 and out for the Rabbits. Here comes the punt team. This will be, I believe, the first punt of the ball game. With 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to play.
4th down and long for the Rabbits. Back to punt is C.J. Wally.
Punter's number 3, C.J. Whaley. Long snapper, Easton Patterson. And looked to be a good punt, but it takes a okay roll, and it'll roll out at about the Winnsboro 45. And Winnsboro will take over 1st down and 10 with pretty good field position from here. Here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Red Raiders. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Running back side by side with the quarterback on the left side. And it'll be a pass play. Quarterback looking for somebody. And that pass will fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Pass intended for number 9. Good coverage by the Rabbits defense here. Second down and 10, it'll be a handoff. And the quarterback will keep it for himself and gets into Rabbit territory at the 45. And it looks like a lead option. Quarterback's helmet came off, so comes number 12. He's going to be out for a play. 3rd and short here for the Raiders. And it'll be a handoff to the running back. He tries to make a cut outside and gets tackled inside the 40-yard line for a 1st and more. 1st down, Winnsboro. He'll be marked down at the Rabbit 40. And it'll be a handoff to the running back, and he gets to the 2nd level again and gets a good chunk of yardage. And we've got an injured player on the field, and it's going to be number 7, Magic Fortson. I saw him limping over to his spot earlier. That looked really dangerous, especially if they were going to run a pass play. It was a 6-yard gain on the play there. So we're going to take an injury timeout here. Hopefully Magic should be okay. Hopefully it's just a rolled ankle, and hopefully he'll be back in for a couple more in a couple plays. Go. Here we go, 2nd down and 4. Quarterback tries to pass, and he'll get it complete to number 26 across the 20-yard line for a 1st and more. 1st down, Red Raiders. And they're going to run some tempo here. 1st and 10, and it'll be another handoff outside. Makes a cut and gets inside the 15-yard line for about a 7-yard gain. Or, excuse me, it'll be a 5-yard gain. Inside the red zone here at the 15. There'll be another handoff. Outside, he'll be tackled at about just shy of the 10. And it'll be enough for a Raider first down, and it'll be first down at about the 10, so it'll be first and goal once again for the Raiders. Three receivers over to the left, none to the right. They'll send a receiver in motion. They'll hand it off to him. Makes a cut inside and inside the 5-yard line. That was number 9 on the carry.
Inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. That's there by number 5.
It'll be second and goal at about the 3.
Second and goal at the 4.
Same formation. Made a substitution. Number 14 is in the game for the Raiders. Send a receiver in motion. It'll be the same play. Doesn't quite get it in the end zone, but he does get some yardage.
Around the goal line. He's forcing about a half a yard.
And they'll spot him.
Number 9.
They'll spot him at the 1.
Third down goal.
Third and goal here. Gonna try to draw him off sides. Quarterback's gonna try to keep it for himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Winnsboro. 2 minutes and 1 second left to go in the first quarter. Winnsboro scores once again. Number 18 once again on the extra point here. And the kick is right in the uprights and good. 14-7 Winnsboro. Winnsboro will take their first lead of the game with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the first quarter. And we're going to take a short break here. You are watching Rabbit TV.
A place I can learn a lifelong skill? Sure, I'd like to see that.
Atlanta can show you that.
A place where I can be creative? Sure, I'd like to see that.
We can show you that.
A place where I can give back to my community? I'd like to see that.
We can show you that.
A place with a competitive spirit?
Sure, I like to see that.
I'd love to see that.
I can show you that.
A place where we'd never give up? I'd like to see that.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, from that break. Here comes your Winnsboro kickoff team as well as your Rabbits kickoff return team. Kick is up and underway. Straight to number 10, TJ Rainey, and he'll make a return here. Tackled short of the touchback once again. Be first down and 10 for the Rabbits' third offensive possession here. 1 minute and 56 left to play in the first. Here we go, first down and 10 for the Rabbits. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Marshawn Woodbury in at running back. And they'll hand it off to him. That'll be a gain of about 6 or 7.
Brady, the ball carrier, gain of about 7 on the play. We have an injured player on the field.
And another injured player. This time it's Winnsboro. It'll be number 58. Doesn't look to be too serious. Number 55 will be subbed in for him. Looks to be okay. Hopefully he'll be back out in a couple of plays. Yeah, he's walking just fine, I think. Might have gotten winded or a rolled ankle. Looks like a little bit of a limp. Not sure, but seems to be okay nonetheless. Second down and 3 on their own 28-yard line. Send Caden Linwood in motion. Fake jet sweep off to Marshawn Woodbury, and he'll get the first down across the 35. First down and 10, Rabbits.
6-year ball carrier, Marshawn Woodbury. Woodbury good enough for a Rabbit first down, tripped up by number 21.
Clock's winding down, under 90 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
First and 10 Rabbits at their own 36-yard line.
Here we go, first down and 10 at the 36. One receiver inside the inside hash on the left, and a receiver on the right. Caden Linwood in motion, handoff Marshawn Woodbury. So he'll get another decent gain across the 40-yard line.
About the 41-yard line.
Tackled down at about the 42, and it'll be a 6-yard gain on the carry.
Woodbury on the carry, gained about 6 on the play. Second down and 4.
Rabbits so far run heavy,
Away for the Raiders.
approaching this game. Looks like this is the game plan to just straight run the ball. You do have some weapons that you can pass to as well, but so far the run game has been working. Braden Thompson's going to drop back to pass here, looking for somebody, and he'll just air it up out of bounds. And it'll be a 3rd and short here. And yeah, like I said, that was the Rabbits' second pass play. Other than that, it's just been straight run. Here comes Jaden Riley subbed back into the game. Caden Linwood's going to be subbed out. Cameron Williams is going to be subbed into the game as well for a 3rd and 4 here. Rabbits on their own 42-yard line. Go 3rd and 4. And it looks like
Timeout, Atlanta.
And Atlanta will use their second charge timeout. 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Looks like they had to try to run a timeout just to see if they could run one last play of the first quarter. But first quarter coming to an end, and Atlanta is on their last timeout. Winnsboro still has all 3. Winnsboro having all 3 of their timeouts is also pretty dangerous considering how they've looked on offense.
Third down and 4, big third down coming out of the red from the Raider defense.
Here we go, 3rd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to Jaden Riley. He tries to make a cut and just got stopped short of the marker. Tackled down at about the 44 or the 45. Great play by the Winnsboro defense, and it's 4th and short here. Rabbits are going to go for it.
Long one for the Rabbits. Number 55, Zach Cousin along with number 8.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Winnsboro 14, Rabbits 7. And the Rabbits are looking to convert on a 4th and short here. They're looking at about a 4th and 2, which is more than enough yardage they can get. Winnsboro's defense, especially their defensive line, has been stopping the run, especially on those 3rd and short. They're going to flip sides of the field. Yeah, the Rabbits definitely need this first down if they want to continue their offensive drive and try to put some points on the board. If not, Winnsboro's going to take over with momentum on their side, and especially how their offense is looking so far. So far, they've been playing almost perfect on the offensive side of things. But here we go. 4th down and 2 here. Jaden Riley's at the Wildcat. new one in motion. Jaden Riley's going to take it for himself. Pushing the pile, and I think he'll get enough for the first down, and he'll get more. And the initial spot was short, but the Rabbits managed to push the pile, and I believe into Winnsboro territory. What a play. First down, Rabbits. It'll be spotted at the Winnsboro 48-yard line. Braden Thompson's back on the field for their new set of downs. First down and 10 in Winnsboro territory. It's going to be, tried to throw a screen pass to C.J. Whaley, but that was broken up. That was number 21 on the pass breakup. Leads us to a second down and 10. Second down and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Marshawn Woodbury, and gets tackled down at the line of scrimmage. Third and 10.
Number 21, Ben Sheffield, on the tackle for the Raiders. Big third down and 10 right here for the Raider defense.
Third and 10 here for the Rabbits. Braden Thompson's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. Big stop by the Winnsboro defense. About a loss of about 8 yards. And here comes the Rabbits punt team. And it is not looking good for the Rabbits right now. So they're going to give the ball back. Looks like the returner is going to be number 8? Yeah, it's going to be number 8 on the return. C.J. Whaley back to punt. Kick is high, and that's going to take a roll. And oh my goodness, what a punt by C.J. Whaley. And Winnsboro is going to have their offensive possession at the 1. Unless if it fell into the end zone, which I believe it didn't. And
Mark it about the 1 yard line.
And they're going to mark him at the 1 yard line. Great punt by C.J. Whaley. Here comes the Rabbits defense. Winnsboro so far has gotten the ball on offense in pretty good field position, as they normally, their first 2 drives started at around on their own 40. Had 2 drives, 2 touchdowns so far, but this time not so great field position, as they're going to have their first possession at the 1 yard line. And it'll be a handoff outside, and he has a crease. He's at the 30, 35, 40, and pushed out of bounds at the 45. Number 2. And oh my goodness, it's about a 45-yard gain. And that's what they've been doing this whole game, is a handoff to the outside. Sure, they're just using speed, and the Rabbits have not stopped it so far. It has just been a handoff outside. That's been most of their handoffs the entire game, and the defense has nothing to show for it. And this was a 51-yard gain, taking it about their own end zone, deep in their own end zone, and now they're in Rabbit territory. So here we go, first down and 10 for Winnsboro, and it's going to be another handoff outside. Gets tackled at about the 45 for a gain of 4. And another outside run.
Second down and 6 for the Raiders. Met there by number 5. Collins along with number 13, Landon Thomas.
It's going to be another run outside. And he dives at the marker, and I think he'll get it. And they're moving the chains. First down, Winnsboro. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. He delivers a strike to number 9, and I think that'll spot him. Yep, and they'll spot him for a first down.
Picked up by number 13, Landon Thomas for the Rabbits.
And based off what the announcer said, that was number 9, Landon Thomas. Be another handoff outside across the 25. Winnsboro running some tempo. Gets another 5-yard gain.
Tripped up by number 8, Eli Mitchell for the Rabbits.
Some tempo, another handoff. This time he doesn't go hardly anywhere with it. He'll get a gain of about a yard.
Flags all over the field.
However, there is a flag on the field.
Illegal substitution on the defense.
And it's going to be a legal substitution on the defense. Automatic first down and in the red zone. And boy, the Rabbits are shooting themselves in the foot. That puts the Raiders in the red zone and a potential to score and go up 2 possessions. Be another handoff. And breaking some tackles, getting to the second level across the 15. And once again, a 6-yard gain. It's again another decent game for the Raiders. Bro's going to drop back to pass, looking for somebody. It'll be delivered once again to Landon Thomas, number 9, breaking tackles inside the 5. First and goal, Raiders. And looks like some movement. I think this is going to be called for a false start.
False start on the offense.
And yep, it'll be a false start on the offense, and that'll back them up 5. It'll put them at the 9. First and goal. Don't really think that's going to affect them anyways, based off of how they've been playing. You go from the 4 to the 9, so. And trips to the right, one receiver to the left, no running backs. You're going to send somebody in motion, and this time the quarterback's going to keep it for himself, and he'll walk into the end zone untouched. And that's another touchdown for the Raiders, 27. Number 18 to kick this extra point. That kick is right through the uprights and good. And the Raiders will go up 2 possessions early with 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching Rabbit TV.
A place I can learn a lifelong skill? Sure, I'd like to see that.
Atlanta can show you that.
A place where I can be creative? Sure, I'd like to see that.
We can show you that.
A place where I can give back to my community. I'd like to see that.
We can show you that.
A place with a competitive spirit?
Sure, I like to see that.
I'd love to see that.
I can show you that.
A place where we'd never give up? I'd like to see that.
And we're back. Comes the Raider kickoff team as well as your Rabbits kickoff return team. 21-7. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Raiders. That kick that'll take a roll into the end zone, and the Rabbits will have their first decent field position today at the touchback possession at the 25. Here comes your Rabbits offense. So far for the Rabbits offense, it's been a touchdown on the first drive of the game and then 2 3-and-outs. Caden Linwood's going to be in motion here. Handoff Jaden Riley, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 1. 2nd and 11.
25, Julian Moss. For the Rugged Red, 2nd down, 11.
Other than that first drive, Winnsboro's really been stopping the run here. So Rabbits have been trying to go back to it, and so far it hasn't really been working. But not really the pass has been working either, because this defense is busted through the line really quick. Handoff, Jaden Riley again. This time he gets some yardage back. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yard line, that'll set up 3rd down and 8 for the Rabbits. Number 30, Colson Hammond on the tackle for the Raiders.
Braden Thompson back to pass. Tried to throw the screen pass to Marshawn Woodbury. No good. 4th down, and here comes the punt team, and yet another 3-and-out for the Rabbits. And they haven't been able to do anything against this Winnsboro defense, as they've been locking it up and they've been basically dominating on both sides of the ball. TJ Riley back to punt. Number 8's the returner. And a good punt that's going to be right to him. And it's going to be a fair catch. And Winnsboro will take over on their own 40. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to play in the half. Winnsboro still has all 3 of their timeouts. First down and 10 for the Raiders. And it'll be another outside handoff, pulling guards, and he gets another 6+ yard gain.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 2 tripped up by number 8, Eli Mitchell for the Rabbits.
Go Raiders!
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Be another handoff outside, and this time it was taken down at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a 3rd and short here for Winnsboro.
Number 18 on the tackle, Cameron Williams for the Rabbits.
Handoff outside and tries to hurdle him, but who's that, number 9, Keegan Lloyd, slammed him down to the ground for about a loss of 4, and it'll be a 4th down here. And the Rabbits defense, if they punt it away here, this will be the first stop of the ball game.
Timeout. Winnsboro. First timeout out.
And Winnsboro will use their first charge timeout. They still have 2 more, 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to play. Rabbits still have 1 timeout they could use.
Go for it. 4th down, Rugged Red.
And they're gonna. And Atlanta's gonna use their last timeout. Winnsboro is gonna try to go for it on 4th down. And Atlanta all out of timeouts. Winnsboro still has 2. This is about a 4th and 6, I believe. I think it's a 4th and 7, I think. Sorry.
Up out of the timeout, 4th down in the long seats for the Rugged Red. Here we go.
And here we go. They're going to go for it here. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. No running backs. And a false start on number 2. Took off, I believe it's an on-2 call. Try to get him to jump off sides. And that'll back him up 5 yards.
Number 2. 5-yard penalty, lane 4th down.
This is now a 4th and 11 on their own 39. And they're going to...
Go back to punt for the Raiders.
And quarterback is going to be back to punt. Same formation as they were in that 4th down. And first punt of the game for Winnsboro, as that one is a good punt as it rolls inside the 10 and inside the 5. And a great punt by Winnsboro and the quarterback. Rabbits are going to take over here on their own 3-yard line. Winnsboro did have that drive on their own 1 and then got a about a 50-yard gain, so very well could happen for the Rabbits as well.
First and 10 Rabbits at their own 3-yard line.
First and 10 at the 3. Braden Thompson. And it's going to be a handoff to Jaden Riley, and he'll get a gain of nothing. And excuse me, he'll get a gain of 1. Clock's winding down to just about under 3 minutes left to play in this first half. Braden Thompson's looking to pass, and it's going to be trying to throw a swing pass to Jaden Riley, and he'll get tackled for a loss of about a yard and a half. Third down and 10.
Sheffield on the tackle. We do have an injured player on the field.
And we got an injured player on the field this time. Number 38 for Winnsboro. Either is it 38? I have no idea who the injured player is on. I'm not sure who it is. I don't think anybody's coming off the field either. Injury timeout here with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to play. In the first half, Winnsboro up 21-7. And excuse me, it was on number 21 of the Raiders. Excuse me, on the complete other side of us, so we couldn't really see him.
Go, Ben! Let's go, dude!
Big third down. It was another handoff to Jaden Riley. Doesn't get to the marker, and it is 4th down. They're punting from a very dangerous position. 4th and 6. CJ's got to get this punt off quick, and if it does, this is looking to be some pretty good field position for Winnsboro once they do take over on offense. And he gets the punt off. A high one. Hopefully it takes a bounce, and it does. And
ball run down at the 49-yard line. Another good job by
and a good punt from the situation C.J. Whaley was in. And Winnsboro will take over on offense with just under 2 minutes left to play on the Rabbit 49.
Zoo play 1st and 10, Rugged Red at the Rabbit 48-yard line.
First down and 10 for Winnsboro. Outside run. Hurdles a man and goes out of bounds inside the 45. What a run by number 2. Goes out of bounds at the 42. Second down and 3. 7-yard gain. Thought the officials were.
Please reset the clock to 1:44. 1:44. Clock starts on the snap.
Wilson Kenman Capehart in motion. He'll run the jet sweep. Has some open field to run with. He'll get across the 40. And he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 37, and that'll be enough to move the chains. First down, Winnsboro. No running backs, 3 receivers to the left. Fake jet sweep. Quarterback's going to keep it for himself. Makes some cuts outside at the 20, the 15, and goes out of bounds inside the red zone. First and more, Winnsboro. A minute and 29 seconds left to play. Hand off to the running back. He'll get across the 15-yard line.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down 5.
Gain of 5 yards. Second down and 5 at the 14 or 13-yard line. Clock's winding down to about under a minute left.
Yeah, 5 yards.
There's going to be a flag thrown on the play. Not sure what it was for. No movement, so this may likely to be a neutral zone on the defense.
Snap. Offside on defense.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense, and that'll put them up 5 for an automatic first down, and it'll be a first and goal for the Raiders. Minute and 4 seconds left to play. And no, this will be a second and inches. Sorry. And they'll blow the play dead again.
We're looking at a spot here. We'll look see what this official timeout is.
Not sure what happened.
About second down in about a foot, maybe.
Sure. Please put 104 on the clock.
Here we go, 2nd and inches, quarterback keeper. And he'll get across the 10, he'll get it tackled at the 8. Enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders.
Well, with number 9, Keegan Lloyd for the Rabbits. 1st and goal, Raiders.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and goal for the Raiders. They're going to be in trips formation. Defense look out for either a quarterback keeper or a jet sweep with Camden Capehart, and they'll run it with him. But doesn't get anywhere with it. He'll be tackled down back at the 15. And good stop by the defense here. That was that was C.J. Whaley and Eli Mitchell on the play, or no, Keegan Lloyd on the play. Good stuff by them two just to meet him in the backfield. Capehart just couldn't get around him. 10 seconds left to play in the first half, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to run the clock down. And they will, and that will be your first half, ladies and gentlemen. Winnsboro, a dominant showing so far in this first half. Scoring 3 times out of their 5 offensive drives. Rabbits struggling on the other hand on offense and on defense. Definitely need to make a complete turnaround, which there's no doubt that they do have the potential to turn this game around for sure. Game's far from over yet. And, excuse me, sorry, they called a timeout with 1 second left. Excuse me. It looked like the clock winded down to 0. And I'll save all of what I need to say later after this play. Excuse me, sorry. Apologies on my part. They're going to run just one last play. See if they can get themselves in the end zone just one more time. And no, excuse me, they're going to try a field goal here. At the 15-yard line, spotted about 5 yards back. So this is looking to be about a 25-yarder. And the kick is low and wide left, so it'll be no good. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be your score for this first half. Winnsboro 21, Atlanta 7. And again, like I just said, Winnsboro scored 3 out of their 5 pass drives. Atlanta scored on their first drive and really had nothing to show so far on offense and on defense. And again, game is far from over, but if you're Winnsboro right now, I'd be happy because you're looking really good. And you're getting the ball to start the second half as well. And so so far everything's turning out great for Winnsboro. And the Rabbits, on the other hand, just have to overcome some adversity here and just try to turn this game around, try to get some momentum change, and to try to get themselves back into this game. But anyways, that's all I have to say so far for this first half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back at you in about half an hour for some second half of some playoff football here in Texas.
20 minutes.
You're watching Rabbit TV.
Winnsboro High School proudly presents the award-winning Raiderettes drill team. The Raiderettes are led on the field tonight by Captain Addison Bird, First Lieutenant Superintendent Liliana Crompton, and Social Officer Allison Edwards. The Raiderette of the Week is Emma McQueen. The Raiderettes are under the direction of Ashley Brandt, and tonight the Raiderettes will perform a palm routine to Talk to Me, Dance with Me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your Winnsboro High School Raiderettes.
Welcome to the field, the big bad band from Raiderland, the Winnsboro High School marching band. Band is under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Toby Brown, Senior Field Captain Cason Walls, and Junior Field Captain Grayson Palmer. The band will now perform 99 Red Balloons. Toby Brown, is your band ready? Stakes Award winner, Assistant UIL 3A Area and State Marching Contest participant. The band would like to thank the WISD administration, the school board, and the band boosters for the unwavering support of our students in the scouting program. Our directors of the band, Cameron Warren, Eric Schmeich, and Peter Mertz. One more time for the big band from the Raider Band, the Winnsboro High School Marching Band. Of interest around the league, Kilgore 39, Little Soccer 0, Midvale 49, Huffman Hargrove 7, Pine Tree 14, Lumberton 0, Van 21, Center 0, Grandview 42, Palmer 28, Blakewater 28, Mount Vernon 15, Commerce 26, Jefferson 7.
Hello and welcome everybody for this second half of football here. If y'all weren't into the streams in the first half, a little bit of a first half recap. Winnsboro is up 21-7. The Rabbits kicked it off with the first drive with a touchdown with I think that was like a 60-yard run with Jaden Riley. And then from there, Winnsboro just started to dominate on offense, scoring 3 touchdowns in their last 5. One was a punt and one was a missed field goal going into halftime. So, yeah, but anyway, so far, besides the first drive of the game for the Rabbits, it has not looked good. So, got into the locker room, got the pep talk by the coaches. They're ready to come out here for some second half of football and try to change this game around. Winnsboro, you just got to keep doing what you're doing so far. If you have a first half exactly like that, you're going to be advancing on to the second round. So,
Welcome back to the Atlanta Rabbits.
here come the Rabbits out of their tunnel, along with Winnsboro. Winnsboro will start off with the ball. Won the coin toss and elected to defer, so good for Winnsboro, as well as they have a 2-possession lead. So Rabbits just need to hold on there, try to get a stop on defense, get the ball over on offense, and just try to score some points and make up some of that gap. CJ Whaley's back to kick. And we are up and underway for some second half football, and this is a squib kick. This is going to roll right to Camden Capehart. He's going to take a knee right down at the 25, possibly the 26-yard line, and Winnsboro is going to take over first offensive possession for this second half.
Ready for setup shot, first and 10, their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Winnsboro offense as well as your Rabbits defense. First down and 10 at the 26-yard line. And first down and 10, it's going to be a handoff. Makes a cut outside. Good tackle by Cameron Williams and Eli Mitchell. And he's going to be wrapped up for a loss of about a yard. Second and 11 at the 25.
Number 8, Mitchell on the tackle for the Rabbits.
Second and 11, it's going to be a play action. It's going to be a screen pass and right through the hands of number 26, and that's going to fall incomplete. Third down for the Raiders. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left. No running backs. Here we go, third and 11. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. He's going to try to scramble. He gets about to the initial line of scrimmage, but it will not be enough, and it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Raiders.
Let's go, Raiders!
And there was a penalty on the offense, so the penalty was declined. 4th down and 10 on their own 29 here. And here comes the punt team. Just leave the offense back out there, and then they just set the quarterback back deep to punt. And the punt is up, and this is going to be Winnsboro's first 3 and out. Punt is good. It rolls past the 30 and stops at about the Winnsboro, or on the Atlanta 28-yard line. And a great first possession for the Rabbits defense here as they force Winnsboro's offense to a 3 and out. Offense will take over for Atlanta. And this is where you start making that lead back. This is where you start capitalizing on that momentum caused by the defense. You can't let this free drive go to waste, because it only takes a couple of plays for Winnsboro to get up and going again, and that's exactly what you do not want. 1st down and 10 at the 28. Braden Thompson, he's just going to pitch it to Jaden Riley. He tries to make a cut up the middle. He gets tackled at the 29, a gain of a yard.
Second down 9 for the Rabbits. Number 46, Leon Ackerman. And number 8, Clint Bryant, leading the way for the Raiders.
Second down and 9. Braden Thompson's going to hand it off to Jaden Riley once again. This time he gets a bit more yardage out across the 30, tackled down at about the 32. And it'll be a 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6, and it's going to be another handoff, and he gets to the 35, but not enough for the first down marker. Here comes the punt team, and I have no idea why you call a run play on 3rd and 6. They've gotten a gain of 5 that whole series of downs, and we run it on 3rd and 6. And good punt by C.J. Whaley. And it'll roll at about the 22. Winnsboro's going to take right back over on offense after a 3 and out on defense. They're causing a 3 and out on the defensive side. 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. First and 10 for Winnsboro. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. He'll get tackled for a big loss, or a decent loss of about 3 yards.
They know that one.
First one there for the Rabbits.
It'll be 2nd down and 13 on their own 20-yard line. And it's going to be a fake screen, And they're going to get it complete to number 9 across the 30. Jaden Riley was on the coverage, but he slipped. First down, Winnsboro. Winnsboro kicks this thing off. First down of the second half. It'll be another handoff. Number 14 gets to the second level. He's at the 40, the 35. Tackled down at the 30. First and more, Winnsboro. Like I said, it just takes a couple of plays to get right back on track. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. In Rabbit territory, Winnsboro running some tempo. First and 10 at the 32. It'll be another handoff. He'll get across the 30 at about the 28, so a gain of 5. Gain of 5, excuse me. Gain of 4. Three receivers still left. One to the right, no running backs. Camden Capehart in motion. Fakes a jet sweep, quarterback keeper. And he'll get tackled at the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 2 yards. Either a yard or 2. Look to be about a 3rd and 5-ish. It's in between the 29 and the 20, or the 28 and the 27. So say about 3rd down and 4. Nonetheless, they're going to send Camden Capehart in motion again. Quarterback drops back to pass, looking for somebody. Has plenty of time to throw, and that throw was rejected by C.J. Whaley. Winnsboro's going to send out the field goal unit. The kicker, I guess they trust in the kicker having the leg. This is at the 26, maybe 27. So they're going to be about a 42-yard field goal, and that is wide left and no good. And once again, Winnsboro leaves out their offensive possession with 0 points scored. Rabbits will take over in decent field position at the 27. Kicker 0 for 2 on field goals, but however, 3 for 3 on extra points. Kicker does have the leg, but however, it just rolled. It's just been wide left both times. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Rabbits offense is taking over here.
First and 10 Rabbits at their own 27-yard line.
And it's going to be a swing pass to Marshawn Woodbury, and he gets out to the outside. He has some room to run across the 40, inside the 45. First and more, Rabbits. First and 10 on their own 45. Play action. Look to throw a screen pass to Jaden Riley. However, play was blown dead. False start on the offense, and they'll back them up 5. And it'll be first and 15 at the 40. First and 15, Jaden Riley in motion. Handoff to Marshawn Woodbury. He pushes the pile, gets back to the initial line of scrimmage and then some, as he gets tackled down at about the 48, and it'll be a second down and 7. Second down and 7. Jaden Riley is lined up at receiver now. 2 receivers to the left and right. Play action. Rain Thompson looking to pass. He's got C.J. Whaley wide open down the field. He's at the 10-5. Touchdown, Rabbits. Great play call. Great blocking by the offensive line. And the Rabbits have cut this lead down to only a 1-possession lead. 21-13. C.J. Whaley lines up for the extra point. And the kick is up right through the uprights and good. C.J. Whaley scores the touchdown and then kicks the extra point, as the Rabbits are only down 7 now, 21-14 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. And that was just a great drive. I mean, Marshawn Woodbury carried the rock, had that gain of about 20 yards, and that pass to C.J. Whaley was all they needed. Just continue having a dominant showing on defense and get the ball on offense one more time, and just plenty of time to try to tie this game and then potentially take the lead. Comes the Rabbits kickoff team as well as Winnsboro's kickoff return team. And the kick is up. And it's going to be caught at the 15-yard line, trying to get a decent bit of return from this. And he does get a somewhat decent return as he gets past the 25 and maybe out of bounds in somewhere around the 30-yard line. And officials will mark him at about the 28. First down and 10, Winnsboro.
Go, Coach!
First down and 10 for the Raiders. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff. And that'll be a short gain. Tackled down at the 30, and that'll be a gain of about 3. Second down and 7. Quarterback's going to pass. He'll throw the screen pass to number 9. And they didn't get him out of bounds, and he dove. And he'll get to the line again, or excuse me, no he won't. He'll dive, and he'll spot him down at the 39, or excuse me, at the 36 or 37. Quarterback pumps, intended for number 9, but incomplete. Kason Bernard on the coverage, and that'll be another 4th and short. They're going to keep the offense on the field. And it's going to be a handoff to the outside. He makes the cut. And he'll get the first down and more across the 45. First down, Winnsboro. First and 10 on their own 45 here. The receivers to the right. None to the left this time with a running back. And it's going to be a motion handoff to number 9. 2 stiff arms and goes out of bounds at about the line to gain. Good running by number 9. That was a gain of 8, so second down and 2. And that puts Winnsboro into Rabbit territory. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Send Camden Capehart in motion. Line up at the running back. Handoff. Running back stays patient. Has some room outside. He'll get tackled at the 40 for a first down. Winnsboro. C.J. Welly's going to be subbed out. Jaden Richardson's going to sub in. He's the center for the Rabbits. So number 9 in motion. Quarterback keeper. And he'll get tackled at about the 36. Gain of 4. Gain of 4 yards. Running trips over to the left again. 1 to the right, no running backs. Most likely Camden Capehart on the inside. They'll send him in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Quarterback keeper. Tackled down at the 30. And they'll mark him just short. 3rd down and 1.
Across the 30. That was a terrible spot.
Third down, 1. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And it'll be a handoff. And he'll get it about the line to gain. First down, Winnsboro. Minute 30 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. Winnsboro kind of chewing some clock here, but also advancing close to that end zone. You score during the 4th quarter, that's less time for the Rabbits to try to make a comeback, as they'll go up 2 possessions with 1 quarter left remaining. So first down and 10 at the 29. Quarterback keeper for himself, and there is a wide open hole at the 20. Stays patient and finds through. Quarterback had some of that running back vision, as they'll spot him just short of the first down marker. 2nd down, 1. Second down and 1. It's going to be a handoff outside. Eli Mitchell gets to him before he even gets to run, however. And he'll be tackled down for a loss of about 2, leading Winnsboro to a 3rd and 3. That knocks him back out of the red zone. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Winnsboro is marching down the field, looking at a 3rd and short. One possession game here going into the fourth quarter. It is a very good football game so far, ladies and gentlemen. Swap into the field here. So, like I said, Winnsboro is working at about a 3rd and 4 on the Rabbit 21-yard line. So far this drive, they took a lot of time out of the clock, and so far they've driven down the field. Mostly running the ball. Been running a lot of fake jet sweeps and quarterback keepers, however. So far they've used Camden Capehart as a decoy this game. Haven't given him the ball that much, and I don't even think he's had a reception so far. And I don't even think he's had any targets thrown on any passing plays so far. No running backs, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Camden Capehart's going to be sent in motion. Fake jet sweep, quarterback keeper, and he cuts out to the outside. Marshawn Woodbury gets the ankle. Just gets him down, and that'll be a 1st down and more. 1st down and 10 at the Rabbit 15. First and 10, it's going to be a handoff outside. Has a crease, and Jaden Riley just got the shoestring tackle inside the 5. 1st and goal, Winnsboro. And no, they're going to spot him just short. They're spotting him inside the 6, but not quite at the 5. It'll be another handoff. Doesn't quite get to the marker. He'll be tackled at about the line to gain. Or excuse me, he'll get a loss of 1. Trying to draw the Rabbits off sides. Quarterback keeper tries to make it off to the outside and walks into the end zone untouched. Touchdown Winnsboro. They go back up 2 possessions. Kason Bird is injured on the field. Looked like he was grabbing his wrist. He might have gotten stepped on. Kason Bird is limping off the field. Hopefully he's fine. Prayers to him. Here comes Winnsboro with the extra point. Winnsboro is up 27-14, 2 possessions, goes right back up with 10 minutes and 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the kick is right through the uprights and good. And so Winnsboro will jump up 14 points once again, 28-14. I'm going to give you some scores from other football games in our bi-district / area. So far, we have Gladewater against Mount Vernon. They're winning 35-22 with 7 minutes and 2 seconds left to play in the third. Jefferson and Commerce. Commerce is winning 33-7 at halftime. Let's see here. And then from our area, we have Hooks leading Lone Oak 27-7 at halftime. Texas High beating Montgomery Lake 21-10. Pine Tree beating Lumberton 28-0. Longview's beating Roulette 28-7. Duncanville's beating Temple 21-7. ZCAB beat Grand Saline, or not, excuse me, that was Thursday. And yeah, that sums up about your scores from your area, plus some Powerhouse 6A schools that I mentioned, like Duncanville. Speaking of 6A powerhouses, South Lake Carroll won their first round playoff game 35-0. They advance on to the second round. And they're going to attempt an onside kick here. Recovered by the kickoff return team. And he'll go down at the 40, 1st and 10 Rabbits. Winnsboro tried to recover the ball there. Braden Thompson's looking to throw. Pass was intended for Liam McKinney, but was just overthrown. The play call, he was open, but just overthrown. 2nd down and 10. Off to Jaden Riley on 2nd down and 10. He'll be met shy of about the 41. Either be at the line to gain or a gain of 1. And it'll be a gain of 1. It'll looking to be a 3rd down and 9. Here we go, 3rd down and 8. Braden Thompson's looking to throw. He's going to throw the screen pass to Marshawn Woodbury. And he'll get at the line of gain and more across the 45, and he'll get the 1st down. 1st down, Rabbits. Wait a minute, looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Holding. And then pistol 51.
And it was holding on Landon Harper, and that'll push him back 10 yards, and that is a real drive killer. Go. Third, I believe, 18 here. Braden Thompson's going to drop back to pass. It's going to be a dump over to Jaden Riley. It's going to be a double pass, however, and it is caught. Oh my goodness, and no, it just went out of the hands. Incomplete. 4th down and 18. Fourth and 18, here comes the punt team. And looks like it's gonna be a 3 and out after a recovered onside kick. 9 minutes and 31 seconds left to play in the 4th. Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts, but Winnsboro in total control right now, and the Rabbits are in very bad position. And there's gonna be some kind of penalty on the play. And that'll back them up 15 more yards. And they're going to punt this ball at the 19-yard line. Wow. Okay, Whaley back to punt, and it's a good one. It'll roll out of bounds at around the 45, inside the 45, and Winnsboro will take over on offense, 1st and 10. first down and 10 for Winnsboro. It'll be a handoff up the middle, tackle down at about the 48 or the 49, excuse me, 47. It'll be second down and 8. Running some tempo here. Handoff to the outside. He'll find some running room, and he'll be tackled out across the Rabbit 45. That gets into Rabbits territory, and a first down for Winnsboro. Here we go, first down and 10 for Winnsboro. It's a quarterback keeper, and that's going to be tackled up the middle. Flag on the play, however. Ball gets thrown dead. And it'll be a holding call on the offense, and that'll back them up 10 yards, and it'll be a first and 20. That pushes them back into their own territory. Gives the defense a good break. First and 20, it's going to be a handoff. About a 4-yard gain, tackle down on their own 49, second down and 16. Clock is winding down. A little under 8 minutes left to play now, and it'll be a second and 16. And a wide open receiver down the field. I believe that was the fullback, number 44, wide open. Had plenty of daylight too, but just couldn't hold on to the ball. And it'll be third and 16. Third and 16. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. And tried to dump off the screen to the running back, and that was blown up. Gain of about maybe 1 or 2 yards. And that'll be a fourth down and about 14. Or fourth down and 16, sorry. And so that'll bring out the punt team. 7 minutes. Clock is just wound down under 7.5 minutes. And it was a liner of a punt. And that took a very good roll and was recovered at the 5. Good punt by number 1. And the Rabbits will take over once again on offense with about 7 minutes and 8 seconds left to play. First down and 10 for the Rabbits. Marshawn Woodbury in at running back. And it'll be a play-action pass. Jaden Riley, the intended target for the screen pass, and he'll be tackled right at the line of gain and lost just maybe a couple inches. Second down and 10. Clock winding down under 7 minutes. Second down and 10.
Remains first down.
First down and 10 for Winnsboro. Quarterback's going to intend to throw. He's got a wide open man downfield. Caught. Tackled down by Jaden Riley down at the 20. Clock's winding down under 5 minutes and tackled down at the 21-yard line, and I think Winnsboro's one score away from putting this game out of reach. Try to draw the Rabbits off sides, but it'll just be a handoff out towards the outside. He'll get tackled at the 15 for a gain of 6.
For the Raiders. Hit there by number 6, Marshawn Woodbury for the Rabbits.
Please 3-7 the clock to 4:35. 4:35. Starting the signal.
It'll be a 2nd down and 4 from here. Here we go, 2nd down and 4. It'll be another handoff. And C.J. Whaley was on the tackle, and that'll be a fumble recovery. C.J. Whaley just ripped the ball out of his hands. They get the ball back with 3:55 left to go, and I think that was that fumble recovery. I think is the only hope for the Rabbits to try to come back in this game. Great play by C.J. Whaley. They'll take over on offense at about the 18-yard line. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Jaden Riley at running back. And fumbles the snap. Jaden Riley's going to pick it up. And he'll get to the 20. He'll get across the 20 and gets blown up. Hopefully he's okay. However, gain of about 6 on the play. Clock's winding down, under 3:20 now. 2nd down and 4. Braden Thompson's just going to throw the swing pass to Jaden Riley. And oh my goodness. Blown up and incomplete. And they'll throw the flag on the play. Blown up by number 25, and I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. And it will be an unsportsmanlike conduct on number 20 on the defense. So that'll push them 15 yards, automatic 1st down. And that was a bonehead play there by Winnsboro. High energy play, could have put the game out of reach, but no, you give them a free 15 yards. However, 1st and 10 on the Rabbit 38. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Braden Thompson's going to drop back to pass. Looking for C.J. Whaley. And caught and then blown up. Incomplete. And there's going to be an injury timeout called for C.J. Whaley as he is not getting up from that hit. I for sure hope he's okay. He looks winded, and he looks to be okay. And these last couple of plays, these Winnsboro defenders have been laying the wood out on some of these players, on some of the players on the Rabbits. Wise was only 1st down, however. Still got 3 more downs to try to come back and win this game. 2nd down and 10. Braden Thompson scrambling over to his right, looking for someone, and tried to complete it to number 21, but fell out of his hands and incomplete. That pass was intended for Zay Gilbert. Braden Thompson going to drop back to pass on 3rd and 10. Was looking for Liam McKinney. Ends up hitting the marker on the field. 4th and 10 here. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to play in the 4th. You got to go for it here. You need to get this and convert this if there's any way that you need it, that you want to try to come back and win this game. Here we go, 4th down and 10. Braden Thompson looking to throw, and he has Jaden Riley in the middle of the field. Makes a cut inside and tackled down inside the 10. 1st and goal, Rabbits. I think Jaden Riley would have gone into the end zone if he wouldn't have bobbled the ball there, but nonetheless, a clutch 4th down. And they're knocking on the door to walk into this end zone here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Needs to try to find the end zone early here. Be a handoff to Marshawn Woodbury. Makes a cut inside. And not sure what the call is. And I think they're gonna, and yep, they're gonna mark him as a touchdown. I didn't see the official raise his hands up, but that will be a touchdown. Rabbits go right back to a 1-possession game. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to play. And the Rabbits are, and that is a botched extra point. And the kick is no good. And Rabbits will be still down by 1 possession, but down by 8. So if you get the ball a score, you have to make this 2-point conversion if you want to tie the game and try to send this into overtime. And man, what a 4th down What a clutch fourth down by Jaden Riley. Great throw by Braden Thompson as well. Jaden Riley hasn't been used at receiver much this season, but has had a really good history of being at receiver from his freshman to junior year. I believe his sophomore year he had over 1,000 yards on the season. So a very versatile player, I believe can play any position. Played at receiver from his freshman to junior year and then got converted to a running back his senior year and has been doing amazing at that so far. And they're going to attempt to try this onside kick here. Rabbits still have all 3 of their timeouts, and so does Winnsboro. And here's the onside, and Winnsboro will recover and go down on it. Winnsboro will take over 4th and 10 on their own 46. And it's just a matter of defense here. You have to stop them. All they have to do is get a couple first downs, and that will be the game. So both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts, however, so just a matter of you have to stop them. This will be a huge win for the Rabbits, as not only as they advance to second round, but they would break Winnsboro's winning streak against them for the past 3 years. Recent rivalry between these two teams in the first round of playoffs, but it's been one-sided, but Rabbits do have a chance of making that change. And that'll be a false start against the Raiders. That'll push them back 5, first down and 15. And 1st and 15 for the Raiders. It'll be a handoff. Makes a cut outside, gets to the second level, gets a decent chunk of yardage back, and tackled at about the 48. So they'll spot him at about the line to gain. And there's going to be a timeout called, and I believe that's going to be Rabbits going to use their first charge timeout. 2 more left to go. And this will be big for the Rabbits if they stop them on this down. Cannot let them. I think they could afford 1 first down, and even if they get the first down and stop them there, they won't have enough time. So it is crucial that they really need to get a stop here on this down. They cannot get a first down. Give them a new set of downs. That's more clock to chew. Clock's winding down, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Defense has to clutch up here. And here we go. It's going to be another handoff, and he'll cross the 50-yard line and tackled either at the line of game or just short, and it will be the line to gain. First down, Winnsboro. And it'll be another timeout for the Rabbits. They use their second one. Minute 57 seconds left to play, and 1 first down more. I'm not sure. They're not taking the timeout off the score, so I don't know. I think Atlanta did use their second timeout, however, but if that is the case, Winnsboro all Winnsboro needs to do is get, I believe, 1 more first down, and I think that'll be your ball game. And here we go, first down and 10 for the Raiders. They'll send Camden Capehart in motion. And it'll just be a handoff to number 14. Has a lot of room to run. Tackled down inside the 35. And it'll be a first down, another first down for Winnsboro. However, they think they got that too quick. Or no, they'll spot them short. Never mind. Second down and 1. The tackle by Marshawn Woodbury. And the Rabbits are going to burn their last and final timeout. And Rabbits somehow still have one timeout left. Minute 48 seconds left to play. It'll be second down and 1. And they're going to hand it off to the running back. And that'll be enough for a Raider first down with a minute and 43 seconds left to play. Clock winding down. 90 seconds left to play. And Atlanta will burn their last and final timeout. And I think that's going to be your game, folks. Minute and 37 seconds left to play. Rabbits on their last timeout. Rabbits had to burn their last timeout for the clock not to be burned down, but I think all Winnsboro has to do is take a couple of kneels, and they're going to move on to the second round. It's a great game. This game did not fail to disappoint, as this was an amazing game. Rabbits tried to claw their way back into this, but it was just too late. Winnsboro was in the driver's seat ever since that first drive that Atlanta had. But man, it was a great season, and it's been a great season for the Raiders as well. They're going to take a knee, and a great season by the Rabbits, as they had a very amazing record in the regular season, had the chance to play in the district championship game, which was something the Rabbits have not done for a pretty long time, and just had one of their better seasons that they've had. And I think that last time they've had a season like this was, I think, dated all the way back into 2019. So again, they might fall 0-4 to Winnsboro for the fourth consecutive time, but again, that doesn't take away that amazing run that the Rabbits had. They're still going to finish with an 8-3 record, which is once again an amazing record, and I think I've said it too many times, but just an amazing season by the Rabbits. Great game played by Winnsboro. I think all they need to do is kneel this down about one more time. I think all they need to do is kneel this one more time, and that'll be your game, folks. Amazing game played by Winnsboro. Was in the driver's seat the entire way. And as the clock is winding down, Winnsboro is going to advance to the area championships Great game by this group of young men. Excuse me for not having the roster for Winnsboro, but that doesn't take away the amazing game that they played. Rabbits is going to fall short by just 8 points, but they put up a fight. No, it was going to be a dogfight. Tough challenge for the Rabbits on the road, but once again, the only thing they can do is bounce back and be even better next season. But again, great season by the Rabbits and a great season by Winnsboro for both of these teams. Like I said, Winnsboro is going to advance to the second round, and I think they'll most likely end up playing Whitney. And I think they're going to play, I think, somewhere in Rockwall. But again, best of luck to the Winnsboro Red Raiders. Thank y'all, guys. Thank y'all to everyone who tuned in and watched this game. And once again, thank y'all very much. I'm your host, Landry Blythe, and this is Rabbit TV signing off.